World of Wells. Shorter clips.
Hi, I'm Jim McLean. By the late 1800s, well technology made a leap into the modern era, and well digging was transformed into well drilling. Now wells in Savannah would be drilled directly in the Floridan Aquifer. But the Floridan Aquifer isn't found only in Savannah. The aquifer is vast. In fact, the Floridan Aquifer is one of the most productive aquifers on Earth. To understand how much water is in the aquifer, let's take a look at the geology of the Floridan Aquifer and the processes involved in creating a productive aquifer. A common misconception about the Floridan Aquifer is that it is an underground river or lake. That is not the case. The Floridan Aquifer is a body of porous rock and sediment saturated with groundwater. The aquifer is mostly fractured limestone created over millennia when it was once the ocean floor. Sediment accumulating on the bottom of the ocean eventually transformed into porous rock. Over millions of years, land formed over this rock formation, and what was once the ocean floor became a subterranean treasure house called the Floridan Aquifer. The replenishment of aquifers by precipitation is called recharging. Water enters an aquifer as rain seeps through the soil and is captured in the aquifer formation like water trapped in a sponge. Most of the aquifer is protected from cross-contamination below the surface by a confining layer called the Hawthorne Formation, a layer of impenetrable rock and clay. Water flows through the aquifer and may resurface through springs and wells or even flow right out into the ocean. When this happens, the fresh water springs up to the surface of the ocean, and fresh water can be collected by passing ships directly from the ocean itself. Recharge of the Floridan Aquifer happens above the southern fall line in what is called the Piedmont. A Piedmont is a gentle slope leading from the base of mountains to a region of flat land. The fall line, a Mesozoic shoreline of the Atlantic Ocean, serves as the boundary between the Piedmont and coastal plain. The term fall line is used because the first waterfalls, or rapids, in rivers and streams occur along this line, which is approximately 20 miles wide. The waterfalls are encountered as one comes inland from the ocean and result from the decrease in elevation and exposed rock. Soils north of the fall line, in the Piedmont, tend to have a clay consistency, while soils in the coastal plain to the south of the line are more sandy. In Georgia, the cities of Columbus, Macon, Milledgeville, and Augusta developed along the fall lines of the Chattahoochee, Ocmulgee, Oconee, and Savannah rivers. Entrepreneurs settling in these cities quickly noticed the water power potential offered to their industries created by the falls. Today, the population of Georgia has grown to nearly 11 million people, and the Floridan Aquifer plays a vital role in supplying this growing population with not only drinking water, but also water for industry and irrigation water for the largest component of Georgia's economy, farming. To meet the increasing demand for water, new technologies like the awesome machines you see here continue to improve, enabling safe and efficient well development. The wide, hand-dug wells of the past are now replaced with drilled wells, only inches in diameter, and modern casing materials along with the 21st century drilling methods help to prevent the intrusion of contaminants into the different aquifer formations.